have the Zab Judah Canelo a playoff, 18 holes. You know what I'm saying? Big boy game.
Brian Norman
There you
Senior,
go.
what's going
What's
on,
up,
Coach? How we
What's
doing?
brother?
going
Hey,
on? I don't know what the hell going on. I just have to click that shit because I seen y'all live. So I don't know what we talking about. What going on?
oh man, we
Berlanga, Canelo Alvarez. What's your
Berlanga
thoughts?
Canelo Alvarez. I think Berlanga showed a lot of heart. I mean, nobody gave him a chance, so he had nothing but shit to gain, and he gained, I guess, what he had to gain from that. You know what I'm saying? He went to this with Canelo. He fought. He was not a pussy. Like, I hate to say Jamel had, but no, I ain't hate to say it. He fucking did. He was a pussy. So he didn't go in there like a pussy like
Mm.
Jamel. You know what I'm saying? He went there and actually gave a fucking effort to really try to fight his ass. And, I think he did his best. He earned a lot of respect. He earned my respect.
would you say this
I
is the
think
better?
the best
Yeah,
fight though, by far. I didn't see the rest. I only saw Caleb Plant, and McCombie. I only saw from there on, Danny Garcia, which was fucked up, sad. You know what I'm saying? But I seen that coming because I seen how Danny he was reacting to Landy, and he was like he had him shook from the beginning, from the opening bell. Well, other than that, man, nah, it was a good card from what I saw.
Hmm.
mm. I like that. I like that. Um, Shout out to Ronald Graville in the live as well. That would be a good one for Edgar Berlanga. Ronald Graville, he fought David Benavidez twice, put David Benavidez on his ass once.
Yeah,
So that would be a
that's
good
the
one for
homecoming fight
Berlanga.
right there. That's the home.
Yep.
That's the kind of fight I talk about.
I
That's
mean,
Or
a
playing
good
off
Ronald.
of
one right
that
there.
card though, but playing off of that card though, it kind of almost got to be Caleb Plant, for Langer, man. It kind of almost got to be that. It almost
Talk to me.
got to be that. That's a hell
Who
of a
wins?
fight, man. Caleb Plant, hey, right? He did his
Coming.
thing, mate. Yeah, he did his thing, bro. He made some adjustments and he beat that man in his own game. And he was like, "Fuck all that pop shot." And he turned that shit around, man. He did what he had to do, bro. That was a solid ass performance, man. He earned the damn. I was already a fan of his, but I'm damn sure a bigger fan of his now.
I, I agree.
What about
We
Berlanga?
didn't talk about that fight, yeah. We didn't talk too much about the Caleb Plant
What
performance.
about
Berlanga, I
Berlanga?
mean, he's still crazy as hell. I mean, skill again. He earned my respect more than anything. As far as talent and all that shit, that I gotta see. I never really had respect for his talent like that. He was a build-up fighter like the rest of the rest of the fighters beat. And I think that shit was premature. That's what I think.
So you think Caleb gets him? You think Caleb
Hell
gets
yeah, it's gonna be
Berlanga?
a good ass fight, but I think Caleb will get it. It's a good ass fight, but I think Caleb will get it.
Ooh. Why? Why?
I think he's smarter. He's more seasoned as he showed. He's got versatility as he showed. Berlanga is Berlanga. Like I said, I think that's why I think it's premature. With Berlanga, they did it like they do in other fight. They built him up. Tyrant was building him up or whatever else. I don't think they was done building him up. And he fucking flaked out and went and did whatever the fuck he did with Caleb Plant. He's battle tested and he just showed last night that he can make adjustments, mid range, mid performance and get some other shit done. That shit was impressive. So I mean, based on that alone, I got to give it to. I ain't gonna doubt his ass. I'm not gonna doubt him.
I got that 50-50 because like Caleb ain't gonna I don't see Caleb hurting him. I see it if Berlanga don't get out of there, it's going a distance. Um Caleb gonna have to be boxing. If Canelo, if Berlanga did that with Canelo, is Caleb gonna be able to withstand all of that grit and that nonstop punching
But what
power,
did
and he was
what did he actually do? What would Berlanga actually do with Canelo besides survive though?
no, that wasn't no surviving. That wasn't no damn surviving.
I mean, he was fighting. He was
Talk to me.
fighting. He was doing his thing, but he ain't fuck him up or nothing. I ain't seen nothing like what Canelo was.
He ain't fuck him up, but that's Canelo though. You know what I'm saying? You got to put there instead of Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Who gave a better fight, Canelo and Canelo against? I mean, Berlanga against Canelo or Caleb against Canelo?
I
We talked about that
asked the
earlier.
same question.
I got Caleb. I like Caleb performance again. I mean, Berlanga lasted, but as far as the performance, I got to give it to Caleb.
You hear this
Yeah.
too? You hear this
Listen.
too?
Yeah, nah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I gotta say Berlanga, man.
He
I gotta
lost
say Berlanga.
every fucking round. He did good, but he lost every round, bro.
Yeah, it's
That old
styles
damn
make fights.
coach, the scorecard said he got 2 of those
Did he?
rounds, all right?
They gave him
2
two?
or 3. Yeah,
Did they
2
give
or
him two or
3.
three? Or we just saying to the eye that we saw two or
No,
three?
no,
Okay,
they gave him 2.
okay.
They gave
I'm
him
getting
2.
the question mixed up. So you saying okay,
Who
yeah,
gave a better performance
better perform.
against Canelo?
Caleb did better versus Canelo than Edgar did versus him. But I'm
Yes.
talking about the stylistic matchup though,
Okay.
because style.
Right.
That's what I was saying.
But you need grit to survive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, but it's more than one way to skin a cat, and I think what he said, I think what he just said about, he made a good point about he not gonna be able to hurt Berlanga. I don't think Caleb's gonna be able to hurt Berlanga. He ain't gonna do Berlanga like a fucking he just did McCombie. That shit ain't gonna happen. Not if Canelo couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he'll be able to do Berlanga like that.
Also, you respect Berlanga's fight. You just don't respect his
Exactly.
skills. Is what I'm trying to
Exactly.
say.
He don't have the skills to pay the bill. No, I can say to pay the bill because he just paid a lot of bills. My bad. He don't. Yeah. I'm sorry. I
What about
apologize.
Munguia in Berlanga? What do we think about
That's a
that?
good ass fight, but I got Munguia. I got Munguia easy. I got Munguia.
That's a good fight too. Now.
Oh,
That's
he
a
said
good ass
he.
fight. That's a good ass fight, but I got Munguia.
Mm.
I think it goes. I think it's gonna go to. I think it's gonna go to distance, and I think it's gonna be. I still got Munguia. I think Munguia is more active. He's just as big as Berlanga. He's just as big as Berlanga. He's more active than Berlanga. I mean, he was goddamn giving. He won some rounds. He was giving Canelo some work.
Yeah, yeah, he was. But then again, Canelo also said that what I mean. He let him
I don't
survive.
believe that shit. Ain't
He
nobody.
showed
You ain't go.
sympathy.
I don't believe people when they say you going to a fight of that magnitude, letting people survive. I don't believe that shit.
Then
Right.
Canelo,
Nah.
like, I agree with that. Canelo slide. Now,
He
So you think
just
Canelo's
talking
talking shit?
fucking shit. He ain't
So
going
you
to end up playing with nobody in no fucking fight of that magnitude. Absolutely not.
Canelo let him slide. I said that too after. Matter of fact, that was my prediction. He been doing that for a
He
while.
knocked.
He
He
been letting
knocked him. He knocked him out, right? He knocked out Munguia, right?
He dropped.
he
He
he didn't
dropped.
dropped him.
knock him out. But I'm
So
saying like
you think he let him survive?
I think
That's what
I
he
think
I
so.
don't believe that shit.
said. And and GT says
Yeah.
that this is what he
I,
sees.
and I think because he looked at him was a accident and he didn't want to do him like that. He didn't want to do him bad like that.
He didn't
I
want
don't
to do
believe.
him
I don't
grimy.
believe that shit. I don't believe that. I mean, it's a fight game, man. Canelo a fighter, man. He ain't. I don't think he just fucking put motherfuckers in there, just let them slide. They goddamn go on by. I don't believe that shit.
He didn't try to get him out of there, but he at the end of the fight, I don't know how many rounds it was. Canelo had him out of there. You know what I'm saying? He could have kept going to the body. He didn't do what he should have done to get the stoppage, and I think that was proof to me. 6 let the young boy just strength. He was a Mexican.
He coming like in and out, GT.
Can you hear
I
me
don't know
now?
if it's your phone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying that yeah, it was a part of the fight where he could have did what he because he had him hurt. He had him like almost out of there, and Munguia was fading. You know what I'm saying? Like he was losing. You could see his spiritual going. You know what I'm saying? His physical going, and his mental was going because he was getting beat up. He was a beat fighter, and Canelo could have mashed the gas a little bit more to get him up out of there. But you can watch body language and tell when a fighter easing off just a little bit on the gas when they don't even have to, when they have a stoppage in the future. But he let him slide. But the Munguia and the Berlanga fight, I got that I say I'm 60 with Munguia.
What you just said about him letting him slide. What you just said about him letting him slide. That's a fair assessment to say by looking at it from the outside. But sometimes when you're in the round, you don't see the fighter fade like the rest of the people see the fighter fade. You in there with the fighter, so you still got to worry about your gas tank. You still got to worry about what you're doing. You may not see what everybody's seeing. You know what I'm saying? You may just be doing your thing and not realize I just need to have to push the gas a little more. If your corner don't tell you, if you're not paying attention to that, you know what I'm saying? But it's a fair assessment.
Canelo's smarter than that. It was so easy to see. I don't know if it's just me that could see it because I
No,
studied.
I know. I saw what you mean. That's why I said That's why I said it's a good assessment. But you in the fucking ring sometimes. I know for a fact sometimes when fighters are in the ring, they don't see what we see. They just
Right.
don't. That's why
Yeah,
you need a coach.
but some fighters are like coaches too. Canelo's, the Floyds, the Crawfords, the Wards,
Right?
like those the
Yeah,
Shakurs. Some fighters,
people put these people on such high pedestals and shit, man. But these people are human, man. They human. Like they ain't fucking
not
superhuman. You know what I'm saying?
humans. It's some superhumans, like the ones
Say
I
what
just
now?
named, superhuman.
You say they superhuman?
Yeah, they're extraordinary. They ain't no.
That
It's a
ain't fucking superhuman though. But I feel what you're saying. I
it,
understand what you're
yeah,
saying.
of the elite. You know what I'm saying? They got a different kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? They see more than the average. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. But at that time, you just never know. You just can't just give them a bit of a doubt and say, yeah, they had to see that. I mean, that's why it's a team effort, and it's up for the coaches to tell them, hey, look, he's out of there. He's gasping. He's breathing hard. He's fucked up. He's not doing the same thing. Shake his body language. That's why it's up for the coaches sometimes to say that. But I do understand and respect what you're saying, though. I feel where you're coming from on that.
Sure,
So, I mean, that's just tomato, same
right,
shit.
right. Yeah, some fighters are like coaches and fighters. Not all of them. Not most of them. It's a very
So what y'all think about Danny? Y'all already talked about Danny?
Oh yeah, we did.
I
What
mean,
you think about
it
it?
was like I said, man. Landy just had his way, man. I mean, I think Landy, he handled that shit like a fucking like a G. He handled that shit like a professional. He went out there. He wasn't worried about the crowd. He wasn't worried about the booze. He wasn't worried about shit. I think he fought his fight. He had Danny Garcia fighting his fight the whole entire time. Even when he wasn't working, he had Danny Garcia working to what he wanted him to work to. And I mean, he controlled everything the whole time. It was only about 2 or 3 times it seemed like he might have went back to the corner, that Danny went back to the corner and they told him something, and he may have came out there and tried to do something different. But Erislandy just wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let him have it. He had his way. And he had it his way at that 44-year-old age. I always, man, when you got a motherfucker at 41 years old, you got to use your advantages. You got to make that motherfucker use his legs. You got to make him do shit he don't want to do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't doing that.
Was
Yeah,
diagnosed with terminal cancer and given a few weeks
I,
to live.
Right.
43 years later,
Right.
by the grace of
2 years of a layoff is way too long to go in against any Cuban for one, and then especially with a style like Lara, like you gotta be like active, you gotta be active to go in there against somebody like Lara, man.
Right.
Can't
Yeah, you got to throw him. You got to throw him off. You definitely got to throw him off his game. You can't just let him sit there and dictate that with that pace he was doing, man. You can't do that. That was his game all day long. Right up his alley.
yeah
Like,
yeah
he was chilling. He was fucking walking in the park. He didn't want to do shit. Like, he didn't want to work.
yeah. Danny had to fight like a
Mm.
Sean Porter Mayorga style to like owning in his face dirty, not no waiting, not no he shouldn't have been that far out the range, like in his chest. But like I said, that's you got to be active to even fight like that. To be honest, you got to be active and you got to turn it up a level than your usual style. But yeah, like you gave it away
Mm.
though. He gave it away.
Yeah.
It was
I
disappointing.
like
I,
it.
like
Yeah.
it was. It wasn't a good look for a second. He had a really resume. He had one of the best. He got one of the best resumes in the sport. So yeah, I didn't like the result for him at all, man. I didn't like the way he fought. It was kind of sad, like you said.
Yeah. It was some sad shit to see, man. You know, it's sad that fighters got to go out like that, and the ring has to tell them when it's time to hang it up, as opposed to
Right.
them doing like Florida, maybe hanging it up on their own. You know what I'm saying, on their own time and shit like that.
Did he say?
But
Did he like that?
man, he retired, motherfucker. We just saw him get retired.
Yeah, no, yes, because it was like it felt like retirement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that was retirement. Yeah, that's it. Equal. Yeah,
No,
that was retirement.
no, but it sure felt like
Yeah,
that.
he couldn't be the 40-year-old, but he couldn't be the 40. I mean, of course he jumped up, but he couldn't be the 40-year-old Erislandy. Like, it's a fucking retirement right there. Hey, but look, I was damn on my way somewhere. I just pulled over to do this right, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. All
All
right.
right, brother.
All
Okay.
right. I'll
All right, brothers.
catch you
All right.
later, my guy.
Salute.
Okay, dog.
Brian Norman Sr. Big shout out to him.
In the building. In the building. Well, guys, great segment today, man. Thank you guys for joining in. Obviously, make sure you guys go out your way, subscribe to Zab Judah's YouTube channel before champ. We blowing up, making moves, growing every single day. So make sure you guys go out your way, subscribe to that channel. And yeah, Zab, you wanna
Yo,
close an argument?
another great night of boxing. Congratulations to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo. Congratulations to Caleb Plant. All the guys that won the fight. Congratulations to Magumbi. Congratulations to Berlanga. I mean, these guys set themselves up for a longer life in boxing. So that's a great thing. And hey, I always like to see when guys have a longer life and another shot and a bigger opportunity. So that's a great thing. And hey, what can we say?
Facts. Well, guys, make sure you guys stay tuned, stay locked in for another segment of Before Champ, and we'll be back at you with another one tomorrow.
God bless.
God bless.
GT the
And on to
Great.
the next.
My guy.
Peace, brothers. Love always, brother. Talk to y'all next time.
All right. You
You
know
know
it,
it, brother. Salute.